Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to Shaykh Mudhaffer Noori's Quran recitation. We are progressing through Juz 30 and inshallah we'll be finishing the Quran tonight. So before we start, Shaykh will let you know where we are starting from for those people wanting to follow. So inshallah Shaykh will let you know now and then we can start.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. It is Surah Al-A'la, brothers and sisters. Inshallah, we'll begin now in Juz 30, and that page number 591, inshallah. We stopped in Surah Al-A'la, we'll begin, inshallah. Can we begin, brother? Yeah?
Please, Shaykh, begin.
Okay, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبح اسم ربك الأعلى الذي خلق فسوى والذي قدر فهدى والذي أخرج المرعى فجعله غثاء أحوى سنقرئك فلا تنسى إلا ما شاء الله إنه يعلم الجهر وما يخفى ونيسرك لليسرى فذكر إن نفعت الذكرى سيذكر من يخشى ويتجنبها الأشقى الذي يصلى النار الكبرى ثم لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا قد أفلح من تزكى وذكر اسم ربه فصلى بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى إن هذا لفي الصحف الأولى صحف إبراهيم وموسى بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية تسقى من عين آنية ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع وجوه يومئذ ناعمة لسعيها راضية في جنة عالية لا تسمع فيها لاغية فيها عين جارية فيها سرر مرفوعة وأكواب موضوعة ونمارق مصفوفة وزرابي مبثوثة أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت فذكر إنما أنت مذكر لست عليهم بمسيطر إلا من تولى وكفر فيعذبه الله العذاب الأكبر إن إلينا إيابهم ثم إن علينا حسابهم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والفجر وليال عشر والشفع والوتر والليل إذا يسر هل في ذلك قسم لذي حجر ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بعاد إرم ذات العماد التي لم يخلق مثلها في البلاد وثمود الذين جابوا الصخر بالواد وفرعون ذي الأوتاد الذين طغوا في البلاد فأكثروا فيها الفساد فصب عليهم ربك سوط عذاب إن ربك لبالمرصاد فأما الإنسان إذا ما ابتلاه ربه فأكرمه ونعمه فيقول ربي أكرمن وأما إذا ما ابتلاه فقدر عليه رزقه فيقول ربي أهانن كلا بل لا تكرمون اليتيم كلا بل لا تكرمون اليتيم ولا تحاضون على طعام المسكين وتأكلون التراث أكلا لما وتحبون المال حبا جما كلا إذا دكت الأرض دكا دكا وجاء ربك والملك صفا صفا وجيء يومئذ بجهنم يومئذ يتذكر الإنسان
يومئذ يتذكر الإنسان وأنى له الذكرى يقول يا ليتني قدمت لحياتي فيومئذ لا يعذب عذابه أحد ولا يوثق وثاقه أحد يا أيتها النفس المطمئنة ارجعي إلى ربك راضية مرضية فادخلي في عبادي وادخلي جنتي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لا أقسم بهذا البلد وأنت حل بهذا البلد ووالد وما ولد لقد خلقنا الإنسان في كبد أيحسب أن لن يقدر عليه أحد يقول أهلكت مالا لبدا أيحسب أن لم يره أحد ألم نجعل له عينين ولسانا وشفتين وهديناه النجدين فلاقتحم العقبة وما أدراك ما العقبة فك رقبة أو إطعام في يوم ذي مسغبة يتيما ذا مقربة أو مسكينا ذا متربة ثم كان من الذين آمنوا وتواصوا بالصبر وتواصوا بالمرحمة أولئك أصحاب الميمنة والذين كفروا بآياتنا هم أصحاب المشأمة عليهم نار مؤصدة.
Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to Sheikh's Breaks. So as you may have been accustomed to the last few days and evenings and afternoons even, Brother Khalik and myself have been talking through in conversation during the breaks to let you know what's been going on behind the scenes at Al-Emaan and also to give you some feedback from our side to the community and vice versa. So Brother Khalik, are you there?
Hey, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you doing, Amr? You okay?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So Khalik, I think for this first Sheikh's Break session, I wanted to kick off with really just giving thanks. We thanked the ladies in our community at lunchtime in quite some detail, and I'm happy to repeat that. So the mums and the sisters and the wives putting in all the effort for iftar and homeschooling and supporting their husbands and children, etc., etc. We thank you all. So all testament to the females in our community. I think obviously you have to send all our thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the opportunity to see this Ramadan through. We're almost there. Inshallah, Shaykh will be finishing the Quran tonight. So on that subject, we give abundant thanks to Shaykh Mudhaffer for his beautiful and consistent recitation. Whilst he was fasting, I mean, it's no mean task to put on that level of performance and beautify his voice whilst in the fasting state. So Jazakallah khair to Shaykh, obviously. Khalik, I just wanted to pass it over to you to sort of give thanks to the community and the team members.
Yeah, I mean, mashallah, I think it's been a fantastic effort by everybody, really, to be honest with you. The community who have all been, listening in and, participating in all of the things that we've had going on. And then, of course, I think I have to probably pause for a moment and thank every single one of the sheikhs and the ustads and the imams who, took out their time. Mashallah, we had 29 or just under 29 different scholars and a different speaker with lots and lots of different topics. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give them jazaak khair. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fill their lives through his bounties and look after and protect all of their families. I mean, and I think I have to obviously echo what you said about the ladies, the sisters and the mothers and the daughters who have relentlessly been looking after everybody. And it's very, very difficult at this moment in time. I think, I have sort of quite mixed emotions at the moment because, whilst Ramadan is leaving us, we're coming up to the end of the Quran, and normally I'd be in the masjid, and every single day I'd be meeting my friends and family and people in the community who I would be then looking forward to to having hugs with after the Eid prayer. And tonight when the Quran finishes, Jilani uncle, he's a local uncle who I have to really give thanks to him every year for as long as I can remember. After the end of the Quran, he'd be feeding us, and we'd all be celebrating in some respects about the finishing of the Quran. So whilst I'm really, really feeling sort of emotional about that, at the same time I'm really so excited about the fact that we're all together in this moment in time. So I have to give thanks to the entire community really to bring everything together. I have to say that the youth have been, and the volunteers who have been working so hard throughout the whole month, helping out just Muslims and also the local community. There have been so many locals around Keston, and we had groups set up in individual streets where community members were part of, and they've been helping out on with elderly or people who are self-isolating, getting their medicines and really going out of their way. Mashallah, that is a reflection on the Al-Emaan Centre, the reflection of the caliber of the people in Bromley, and ultimately a reflection on our community as Muslims. So I really have to say that that's really big deal for me.
Absolutely echo that. And from my side, obviously I have to give a huge thanks Jazakallah khair to the AEC team, who really put a monumental effort in to get this online platform up and going, and multiple streams within that, whether that be the financial team with Bezat and Mathieu, and obviously Omar putting on all the sheikhs and getting in the admin to organize that alongside Brother Ahmed. The digital team, Umar Beg and Bilal and Awais, yourself, Khalik.
And Khaja and his son.
Khaja, who's the brother putting all the videos together, to all the brothers and sisters that put in their AEC stories. I mean, I think it's there for everyone to see that the effort has been quite astonishing, really. So Jazakallah khair to absolutely everyone. If I've forgotten anyone at all, please forgive me. If I think of you, then I'll try and bring that up in the next break, inshallah.
Inshallah, no, really, really beautiful. I think, like I said, I mean, everybody's really come together. I can't believe how fast Ramadan has gone. I don't know how it's been for yourself, but with Shaykh Mudhaffer's Quran recitation, the speakers corners, and then Ali's youth iftar and dua, and then back onto the Quran again. It's been really exciting every single moment, and then trying to do your ibadat in between, trying to look after the kids and the family, and then the weather's been amazing. Mashallah, I think as what you might call a silver lining through COVID-19, it certainly has been a bit like that, you know, being able to have that quality time with the family and quality time with Ramadan. How about for yourself?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, if you talk about quality time, Khalik, I mean, personally, I feel like I've had a one-to-one with a scholar every day for the whole Ramadan. I mean, the learning curve has been exponential, and just to have that quality and caliber coming through our screens, night on night on night, has just been epic. And it's a Ramadan that I'll never forget. I really won't.
No, I agree. And actually, you know, can I just make a point of some of the amazing questions that have been asked? Every single scholar had, you know, a various number of community members asking some great questions where I think, you know, I learned so much from those questions, such a variety of questions that came out, and really just, you know, to the point, and really, you know, I think quality answers to go with them, that I could go back and listen to those and I can say, well, look, you know, I learned all of these different things. And I had that question as well. How about you?
I think we'll answer that one in the next break because Sheikh's back, inshallah.
Okay, that's the end of this episode of Sheikh's Breaks. We'll be back, Sean, back shortly, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس وما سواها فألهمها فجورها وتقواها قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها ولا يخاف عقباها. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والليل إذا يغشى والنهار إذا تجلى وما خلق الذكر والأنثى إن سعيكم لشتى فأما من أعطى واتقى وصدق بالحسنى فسنيسره لليسرى وأما من بخل واستغنى وكذب بالحسنى فسنيسره للعسرى وما يغني عنه ماله إذا تردى إن علينا للهدى وإن لنا للآخرة والأولى فأنذرتكم فأنذرتكم نارا تلظى لا يصلاها إلا الأشقى الذي كذب وتولى وسيجنبها الأتقى الذي يؤتي ماله يتزكى وما لأحد عنده من نعمة تجزى إلا ابتغاء وجه ربه الأعلى ولسوف يرضى. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ألم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى إن إلى ربك الرجعى أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى أرأيت إن كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى أرأيت إن كذب وتولى ألم يعلم بأن الله يرى كلا لئن لم ينته لنسفعا بالناصية ناصية كاذبة خاطئة فليدع ناديه سندع الزبانية كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب.
You have sajda here, inshallah, if you have full.
For those of you who wish to carry out the sajda tilawah, please go ahead now. The sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر إنا أنزلناه في ليلة القدر وما أدراك ما ليلة القدر ليلة القدر خير من 1000 شهر تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام تنزل الملائكة والروح فيها بإذن ربهم من كل أمر سلام هي حتى مطلع الفجر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لم يكن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين منفكين حتى تأتيهم البينة رسول من الله يتلو صحفا مطهرة فيها كتب قيمة وما تفرق الذين أوتوا الكتاب إلا من بعد ما جاءتهم البينة وما أمروا إلا ليعبدوا الله مخلصين له الدين حنفاء ويقيموا الصلاة ويؤتوا الزكاة وذلك دين القيمة إن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين في نار جهنم إن الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب والمشركين في نار جهنم خالدين فيها أولئك هم شر البرية إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات أولئك هم خير البرية جزاؤهم عند ربهم جنات عدن تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها أبدا رضي الله عنهم ورضوا عنه ذلك لمن خشي ربه بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها وقال الإنسان ما لها يومئذ تحدث أخبارها بأن ربك أوحى لها يومئذ يصدر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن يعمل مثقال ذرة شرا يره بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعاديات ضبحا فالموريات قدحا فالمغيرات صبحا فأثرن به نقعا فوسطن به جمعا إن الإنسان لربه لكنود وإنه على ذلك لشهيد وإنه لحب الخير لشديد أفلا يعلم إذا بعثر ما في القبور وحصل ما في الصدور إن ربهم بهم يومئذ لخبير.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back to Sheikh's Breaks. Sheikh, as you are accustomed to, will be taking a short break now. So myself and our brother Khalik will be talking through the break about one or two things. I think for this break we were going to touch upon our charity donation appeal, and it wouldn't be a Sheikh's Breaks if we actually didn't mention that at all. So while Brother Khalik is just organising that display, if you haven't already, please make your way to the website, hit the donation tab, and try and make a donation via any of the options. So here you go. Plenty of ways of donating. and also seeing our splendid website designed by our brother Imran from Sundridge Interiors. So you can pay via one of several methods. There's the PayPal function, very secure, very popular. You can pay by the traditional bank transfer, details just there on the right. And if you are looking for a more sort of longer term commitment, then standing order or direct debit, standing order set up by Go Cardless. Sorry, don't forget to go to the gift aid tab, and we'll be able to get the extra 25% for UK taxpayers. So this Ramadan we've been using Jummah Connect, which is a platform set up by a brother who was trying to help all the masjids in the lockdown period that were not raising funds through their usual collections. And here we have our running total, which is standing at a respectable £15,500 mark. Our goal was to reach 50,000. And so we're still a long way off that, but there's still time, brothers and sisters. So if you haven't already done so, or even if you have already done so, please make a donation and help help us reach our goal and help the masjid be sustainable, inshallah, and help pay off the Qard al-Hasana, and also just to keep the running of the masjid on a day-to-day basis. So Khalik, if we can have a look at the activities that the masjid is involved in, just to let viewers or participants, listeners know what the money goes towards. So obviously we've had the Qard al-Hasana I mentioned is sort of standing at around £500,000, and we're making small dents into that each year. But the day-to-day activities you can see here on the screen. So we're involved in a number of activities, whether it be education, youth, community interface, outreach, and more recently marriage. Our key activities, if you just scroll up a little, Khalik, in terms of education, lots of talks on Khalkhaz. We have our own Dr. Mataha doing Islamic Foundations course. The Quran classes run by Shaykh Mudhaffer himself, various lectures run by guest speakers, and prophetic remedies was run by Imam Abdullah. In terms of the youth, various youth circles, including a sisters circle, there's a younger girls circle as well, story time for kids, which is very popular, Crafternoon, which was normally run during Ramadan, but we also have one-off sessions to help deliver gifts and presents to refugees in Syria and the like. On the community level, we have seniors meetup run by Dr. Nahid Khan to enable the elderly folk to get out of the house and have a meetup, cup of tea, slice of cake, and a decent talk. The food collections is run by our brother Vase in terms of the food bank in Penge. And if we scroll down, Philippe, we've got a very active interfaith section run by Dr. Omar and Sister Sophie, and a number of the committee in conjunction with the Bromley Three Faiths group. In terms of outreach, lots of things going on there. Brother Khalik, can you step in and just talk a little bit about the up-and-coming Scouts venture?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, we've got it's been a lot of hard work by so many members of the the teams, both at the committee level and the management level, who have put together an official Scouts group. It's called the First Al-Emaan Scouts. Mashallah, it's going to be running some sessions. Unfortunately, we weren't obviously able to start because of the COVID lockdown, but we were planning on starting just before the summer holidays for some sessions. So we obviously postponed that, but there's it's going to be run out of the masjid itself, which is fantastic for many of the meetups and the events, which will be hopefully on a week-by-week basis. And we've got lots of some great people. Sister Sadia has taken on the lead scout leader role, and then we've got various different members of the community who've stepped up to take on responsibility for the different groups, and there'll be sort of 3-tiered groups, the various different ages, as put together by scouts. We've got a lot of support actually by the actual scouts themselves. They've applauded us actually to say that we are one of, if not the largest group in Bromley. When we, mashallah, we've got almost, I think maybe over 60 children who have already signed up to join. So if you are interested, please do get in touch. info@alemaan.org.uk. You can email, or you can reach out to anybody within the management or the committee that you guys know, and get in touch. We can get you over some details. Maybe Sadia can contact you to get some further information. There was a little something that was popped into the post for those children who were unable to start before the summer holidays. So we hope that all those children enjoyed that, and thankful to Sadia, who made a special effort to go out and put those together and post it out, and special thanks to Imran to put the cards together as well.
Alhamdulillah, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because on that subject, if you're not able to make financial donations, you can by all means give up your time to AECs. You can see that the volunteers are very active. There's lots of things to get involved in. So if you are available and you have the time and the expertise, or you need the training, do get involved, do get in touch with Al-Emaan Centre. And as Brother Khalik said, with the up-and-coming scouts, if you're interested in getting your kids involved, or volunteering yourself as a adult volunteer, then please do let us know. In terms of Eid, just mentioning that if you haven't already paid your Zakat al-Fitr, I was reminded today, and as you're probably all aware now, Eid is on Sunday, so we'll be having a 10 a.m. Zoom reminder by Imam Abdullah. We'll try and have a social Zoom event straight after that, so do tune in for that on Sunday, inshallah.
Yeah, and I was just going to add to that, that if you haven't played your Zakat al-Fitr, please do make plans to arrange to send that to either charities that you're aware of, or there's a couple that were sent out via email, just as some options if you'd like to use those. But I was going to say that the etiquette of Zakat al-Fitr is for the members of our communities who are poor, who received that before the Eid prayer, so that they can make good use of it for Eid. It's mashallah a beautiful sunnah, and a beautiful way of helping, outside of all the other ways that mashallah the community does. But please do follow the etiquette of that and try to get it paid before. I think I believe Sheikh Abdullah mentioned it was £5 per person, and I think it's for every member of your household, and it is the responsibility of the father, the husband, who is, or the head of the household, to make that payment before the the Eid prayer. Obviously, we're not going to be having a congregated Eid prayer on this Eid occasion. However, the principle still applies.
Absolutely. I think the payment is sort of anywhere between £5 and £10, depending, and it is for every member of your household, children included. So do make that payment well in advance of Eid Salah. Just been informed that actually that reminder, the Eid reminder on Sunday, will be at 11 a.m, not 10 a.m. So just put a note in your diary, that's 11 a.m. on Sunday.
So a bit of a line then on Sunday morning. I'm just kidding.
Inshallah.
I'm
Inshallah.
just
Thank
kidding.
you
Well,
for
remember,
that.
the sunnah actually is to wake up early still, right? And your best clothes, have ghusl, have an early breakfast, and so on and so forth. So all jokes aside, you know, all prepared and ready to go. And I think the management team and the committee also sent out some guidelines, right? I don't know if you wanted to mention those.
You go ahead, Khalik.
I think I can't remember the name of the governing body. I'm just going to find that, but I believe that the management team
Oh
did
yeah,
send.
the guidelines from the it was the MBBSI. It's actually Imam Abdullah who worked on that document. He forwarded it to me, and I forwarded it on most of the chat groups. But do have a look at that. That pays sort of attention to the adab, the etiquette of Eid Salat. Touches upon the different madhabs and whether you would pray with takbirs or without takbirs. I think my understanding was that if you were of the Hanafi madhab, then you wouldn't pray Eid Salat, as it were, and it would just be a two-nafil prayer. But there are madhabs which involve the takbirs. Now, I'm not a scholar by any means, so I'm vaguely a student. So I think
Me
you will
too.
need to pay your own attention to that. But do read the document. It's actually very interesting and really well put together. So Jazakallah to Imam Abdullah for that.
Yeah, I might try and actually post a link on it if I can on the chat. I think there's a question actually, how much is the fitrana, please? And I think you've already answered that. I believe Sheikh Abdullah said £5, but you said it was between £5 and £10. So I think maybe have a look at that document as well. But is that right? Between £5 and £10 or £5?
Yeah, I think Imam Abdullah said sort of depending on your area. So some masajids are sort of recommending 5. I've not had an exact figure from Umar on this, but I would say between £5 and £8.
Okay, great. Yeah, mashallah. So yeah, I'll try to put that the link for the document on if I can as well, and that's answer that. And if we do get a confirmation within the next break, we'll clarify the amount as well.
Inshallah. So we're still anticipating Sheikh's return. It's taken a slightly longer break, but I think he deserved it. I think, Khalik, while we're waiting, we spoke earlier at lunchtime about carrying the momentum that we've built up through this Ramadan with the online Zoom and all the scholars. How do you see that sort of post Ramadan and even going forward into post lockdown?
Yeah, so I mean, inshallah, I think for the more short term, in terms of us still being unable to open the doors of the masjid, I think that there will be plenty going on, and I think we're going to have a conversation, and it would be great to hear from the community if there's anything particular that they would like to hear about or would like particular, speakers to talk about topics or whatever, and what times would be good for everybody. But certainly I think there will be some momentum continuing. I think we've gone quite far in terms of the social media platforms. So YouTube is very much in full flight, as everyone can see, with the all of the mashallah Shaykh Mudhaffer's recitations online. We've got the speakers corners online, and we've got the AEC stories online already, mashallah, which is some really great content already for those who may well have missed them because they were busy with work, and continue to listen to those whilst we get a plan together. And then in the long run, I think I mentioned this a couple of times, in terms of really having that decision within each other's hearts to say that we're really going to try to fulfill and push forward with trying to attend at least something at the masjid on a regular basis, having that consistency, and I'm looking forward to that as well.
No, I love your quote, which you I think said yesterday, Khalik, about making Fajr Jummah. So that really,
yeah,
that really,
in terms
that really
of people.
resonated. Yeah, because we always see Jummah jam packed, and it's heartwarming to see the masjid so full, but then perhaps not so exciting to see only one saf at all of the time. So, inshallah, with all the momentum, as I said, we've built up, and all the activities that are going on, and mashallah, with all the new volunteers and new Muslims. In fact, we've seen a Shahada live this Ramadan, and there's plenty more going on behind the scenes. So there's definitely momentum building, as I said.
Yeah, so I mean, I absolutely think that it's going to be some great stuff, and then hopefully when we do open, we'll have, the scout visits. The scouts starting up as well. And actually, one thing that we didn't actually mention much of is the school visits, and I think that's a really important part of the community efforts that happen. We have, gosh, I would say easily maybe 60, 70, or maybe more schools, scouts, and colleges who come to visit the masjid and learn about Islam as part of their faith learning at school. And this has been going on for, I think, a couple of years now. And it is really, really interesting because the kids are just so transparent and so pure that they, stand and sit and listen. They have a go at making wudu. Sometimes if there's a prayer going on, you'll see some of the kids coming and participating in that. And then we have members of the community who go out to the schools and also give lectures about Islam and about the faith. And I think that that's a really important part of what we do. And it is fantastic. I mean, I've done a few of the school visits, and it's been so much fun. I mean, just learning from the kids and getting involved. And the first couple of times I was a little bit, hesitant. I'm not a natural teacher like my wife. And it is really, really interesting. I don't know if you've participated in any of them. I'm sure you've done many, many of them. But I think it's a really, really amazing initiative that not many mosques have done in the past. And I think we're unique in that way.
Actually, of all the events, Khalik, I have to say that's the one I've done least of.
Oh, really?
I got caught out a bit actually by the little kids. They're asking some juicy questions, and I have to say I've struggled with it a bit, and I'm generally not short of words, but I have to say I was stumped a couple of times. I think the first one, there were quite a few teachers present, and I was under the assumption that I was just showing a bunch of 5-year-olds around, and then got the third degree by a headmaster and her staff. So yeah, I was slightly out of my depth, but I have seen all sorts of shenanigans going on in the wudu areas with kids basically swimming under the taps and the rest of it. So it's a lot of fun, and it's great to see the kids lining up and sort of attempting salah. It's really something special.
It really is, yeah.
So we're still waiting for Sheikh. I hope he's okay.
I'm sure he's fine. I think he's probably just preparing because he's coming up to that point where he's going to do the final recitation and then go into his dua. So hopefully, I think he should be.
Right. So I think we'd asked the community to send in their own duas. So he may be reading through those and compiling them. Khalik, do you have one of the AC stories ready? Perhaps we can view one of those before people get too bored of our voices.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me see what I can play. I think I'll do Ali's one if it's here.
While Brother Khalik's getting that ready, if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll find all of the speaker corner sessions from the whole of Ramadan recorded on there, as are the AEC stories and the adhan and dua from most of the iftars. And of course, Shaykh Mudhaffer Noori's recitations, both parts, so the afternoon session and the evening session. And I think interspersed are one or two of the extra reminders from Imam Abdullah, including his Q&A sessions, which were quite interesting as well. So we're just going to leave you with a video for a few minutes, and we'll be back shortly.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Ali Taha, and I'm here to talk to you about my personal experience with Al-Emaan Centre. For me, Al-Emaan Centre has been nothing short of amazing. They have provided me with different kinds of opportunities and helped me to gain so many insights into different aspects of life, the likes of which I would not be able to find anywhere else. They have helped me to gain an insight into teaching through some of the many mosque school visits which I have hosted over the years. They have helped me to meet so many new people, all of whom are amazing in their own unique way. It's helped me to learn more about my own religion through the many teachers and speakers and imams and scholars that we've hosted, both in the mosque and online, both on a one-off basis and regularly. It is through all of them that I've been able to learn more about Islam and gain some knowledge about the deen. And it is through the many interfaith events that we've held over the years that I have been able to gain some insight into other religions, which has, I believe, given me some sense of open-mindedness, which this ummah so desperately needs. Al-Emaan Centre has inspired me in so many ways, and I can spend a long time talking to you about everything that Al-Emaan Centre has done for me. I cannot talk about my personal experience with Al-Emaan Centre without mentioning the one specific role I had in the mosque, which was that whenever it was time to pray, I would make the adhan and the iqamah, the call to prayer. It was a role which admittedly gave me anxiety, but it has helped me to develop my confidence at the same time. And it is a role which I am very grateful to Al-Emaan Centre for giving me. And I hope that as I go on to university in September, I will still be able to play a role in this mosque which I hold dearly to my heart, no matter how limited that involvement will be. I'd like to thank you, all of you, for giving me the opportunity to meet you all, for you are all very inspiring in your own way. And I hope that before I leave to university in September, I will be able to see the masjid filling up with people once again, whether that's for Jum'ah or by the local community coming for an event. But if not, I would just like to say thank you to all of you for making my experience with Al-Emaan Centre one which I will cherish for the rest of my life. Jazakum Allahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back to a slightly extended Sheikh's break. We are still waiting for Sheikh to return. I suspect he's sort of compiling his du'as for the finale. Khalid, can I get you to bring up the donation poster again?
Yeah, sure. 1 second. Bear with me. Can you see that now?
Yeah, got that. So we're just going to leave you with that on the screen for a few minutes, and perhaps leave you with some quiet time to make your own du'as, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum, Shaykh. Are you okay?
Yeah, but you know the things you have to arrange for some brothers ask for dua. That's why I was busy. Sorry about
No
that.
problem, no problem.
Yeah. Can we begin now, inshallah?
Inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم القارعة ما القارعة وما أدراك ما القارعة يوم يكون الناس كالفراش المبثوث وتكون الجبال كالعهن المنفوش فأما من ثقلت موازينه فهو في عيشة راضية وأما من خفت موازينه فأمه هاوية وما أدراك ما هي نار حامية بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترون الجحيم ثم لترونها عين اليقين ثم لتسألن يومئذ عن النعيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويل لكل همزة لمزة الذي جمع مالا وعدده يحسب أن ماله أخلده كلا لينبذن في الحطمة وما أدراك ما الحطمة نار الله الموقدة التي تطلع على الأفئدة إنها عليهم مؤصدة في عمد ممددة بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألم تر كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم بحجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدع اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل يا أيها الكافرون لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم عابدون ما أعبد لكم دينكم ولي دين بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. اللهم لك الحمد على ما أنعمت به علينا من نعمك العظيمة وآلائك الجسيمة. اللهم صل على نبيك محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على نبيك محمد وعلى آل محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين وعلى أزواجه الطاهرات أمهات المؤمنين وعنا معهم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم لك الحمد على ما أنعمت به علينا من نعمك العظيمة وآلائك الجسيمة حيث أنزلت علينا خير كتبك وأرسلت إلينا أفضل رسلك وشرعت لنا أفضل شرائع الدنيا وشرعت لنا أفضل شرائع دينك. جعلتنا من خير أمة أخرجت للناس وهديتنا لمعالم دينك. لك الحمد على ما يسرته لنا من صيام رمضان وقيامه وتلاوة كتابك العزيز الذي لا يأتيه الباطل من بين يديه ولا من خلفه تنزيل من حكيم حميد. اللهم لك الحمد كما هديتنا للإسلام وعلمتنا الحكمة والقرآن. اللهم إنا نسألك بكل اسم هو لك سميت به نفسك أو أنزلته في كتابك أو علمته أحدا من خلقك أو استأثرت به في علم الغيب عندك أن تجعل القرآن العظيم ربيع قلوبنا ونور صدورنا وجلاء أحزاننا وذهاب همومنا وغمومنا وسائقنا ودليلنا إليك وإلى جنات النعيم. اللهم ذكرنا منه ما نسينا، وعلمنا منه ما جهلنا، وارزقنا تلاوته آناء الليل وأطراف النهار على الوجه الذي يرضيك عنا. اللهم اجعلنا ممن يقرأ القرآن ويحل حلاله ويحرم حرامه ويعمل بمحكمه ويؤمن بمتشابهه ويتلوه حق تلاوته. اللهم لا تجعلنا ممن يقيم حروفه ويضيع حدوده، واجعلنا من أهل القرآن الذين هم أهلك وخاصتك يا رب العالمين يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. اللهم اجعل القرآن لقلوبنا ضياء، ولأبصارنا جلاء، ولأسقامنا دواء، ولذنوبنا ممحصا وعن النار مخلصا. اللهم وألبسنا به الحلل، وأسكنا به الظلل، وادفعنا به النقم. اللهم ادفعنا بهذا القرآن، ادفع عنا النقم، واجعلنا عند الجزاء من الفائزين، وعند النعماء من الشاكرين، وعند البلاء من الصابرين. ولا تجعلنا من استهوته الشياطين فشغلته بالدنيا عن الدين فأصبح من النادمين، وفي الآخرة من الخاسرين. اللهم وانفعنا وارفعنا بالقرآن العظيم الذي رفعت مكانه وأيدت سلطانه، الذي رفعت مكانه وأيدت سلطانه وبينت برهانه، وقلت يا أعز من قائل سبحانه فإذا قرأناه فاتبع قرآنه ثم إن علينا بيانه. أحسن كتبك نظاما، وأفصحها كلاما، وأبينها حلالا وحراما، محكم البيان ظاهر البرهان، محروس من الزيادة والنقصان. اللهم اغفر لنا ونحن في هذه الجلسة في ختام قراءة القرآن، وفي ختم القرآن، وفي آخر ليلة من ليالي شهر رمضان. اللهم اغفر لي وللحاضرين والسامعين والمشاهدين والذين لم يحضروا معنا أجمعين. اللهم اغفر لي ولهم أجمعين، وهب المسيئين منا للمحسنين. اللهم وما قسمت في هذه الليلة المباركة من خير وعافية وصحة وسلامة وسعة ورزق فاجعل لنا منه أوفر الحظ والنصيب، وما أنزلت فيها من سوء وبلاء وشر وداء فاصرفه عنا وعن جميع المسلمين يا أكرم الأكرمين. اللهم اختم لنا شهر رمضان برضوانك، واجعل مآلنا إلى جناتك، وأعذنا من عقوبتك ونيرانك. اللهم اغفر لنا وللمسلمين، اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات، وألف بين قلوبهم، وأصلح ذات بينهم، وانصرهم على عدوك وعدوهم. إلهنا سيدنا ومولانا، حضرنا ختم كتابك وأنخنا مطايانا ببابك، فلا تبعدنا عن جنابك فإذا أبعدتنا فلا حول لنا ولا قوة إلا بك، لا رب لنا سواك، لا رب لنا سواك فندعوه، ولا مالك لنا غيرك فنرجوه. اللهم أنت المقصود يا ودود، أنت المقصود ومن نتوجه إليه غيرك، وأنت صاحب الكرم والجود. من ذا الذي نسأله وأنت رب المعبود؟ من ذا الذي نسأله وأنت الرب المعبود؟ يا من عليه يتوكل المتوكلون، وإليه يلجأ الخائفون، وبكرمه وجميل عوائده يتعلق الراجون. يا ذا الجلال والإكرام، يا ذا المن والإحسان، نسألك رضاك والجنة. اللهم إنا نسألك رضاك والجنة، ونعوذ بك من سخطك والنار. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من سخطك والنار. اللهم إن جلودنا لا تقوى على النار. اللهم احفظنا من النار. اللهم احفظنا وأولادنا وأزواجنا. اللهم احفظنا وأزواجنا وأولادنا من النار. اللهم احفظنا ووالدينا ووالد والدينا من النار. اعتق رقابنا من النار. اعتق رقابنا من النار. اللهم اجعلنا من عتقائك من النار، وادخلنا الجنة مع الأبرار. يا متعال، إنك تقول للشيء كن فيكون. اللهم بارك لنا في ليلتنا هذه أجمعين. اللهم لا تدع لنا في جمعنا هذا وفي ليلتنا هذه ذنبا إلا غفرته، ولا عيبا إلا سترته، ولا مريضا إلا شفيته، ولا ميتا إلا رحمته، ولا مبتلا إلا عافيته، ولا ضالا إلا هديته، ولا ضالا إلا هديته، ولا غائبا إلا رددته برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. ولا دينا إلا أديته، ولا دينا إلا أديته، ولا حاجة من حوائج الدنيا لك فيها رضا ولنا فيها صلاح إلا أديتها لنا يا رب العالمين. يا من أظهر الجميل وستر القبيح، يا من لا يؤاخذ بالجريرة ولا يهتك الستر، يا حسن التجاوز، تجاوز عنا الليلة. اللهم تجاوز عنا الليلة. اللهم اعف عنا الليلة. اللهم اختم لنا شهر رمضان برضوانك. اللهم لا تخرجنا من هذا الشهر، شهر الصيام، إلا بذنب مغفور، وسعي مشكور، وعمل مبرور، برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. نسألك قبول العمل. اللهم إنا نسألك القبول. اللهم تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم، وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا يا ذا المن ولا يمن عليه، يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عنا، فاعف عنا، فاعف عنا وعن والدينا وعن من له حق علينا يا أكرم الأكرمين. اللهم إنا نسألك في ختام هذه الجلسة أن تتقبل منا هذا الدعاء. اللهم لا ترد أيدينا صفرا. اللهم لا ترد أيدينا صفرا. اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. اللهم إنا نسألك القصد في الفقر والغنى وكلمة الحق في الغضب والرضا. نسألك نعيما لا ينفد وقرة عين لا تنقطع وقرة عين لا تنقطع. زينا بزينة الإيمان، زينا بزينة القرآن، واغفر لنا ما سلف يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من البرص والجنون والجذام، ونعوذ بك من سيء الأسقام. اللهم ارفع البلاء والوباء عنا، اللهم ارفع الوباء كورونا عنا. اللهم حول حال الأمة إلى أحسن الحال. اللهم ردنا إلى دينك ردا جميلا. اللهم هون علينا سكرات الموت. اللهم ارزقنا قبل الموت توبة، وعند الموت شهادة، وبعد الموت جنة ونعيما برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم وفقنا لرمضان عديد. اللهم ارزقنا اللهم ارزقنا رمضان في أعوام عديدة وأزمنة مديدة. اللهم بارك لنا في أعمالنا وأعمارنا. اللهم اغفر لنا في ليلتنا هذه أجمعين، وهب المسيئين منا للمحسنين. اللهم رد علينا المسجد الأقصى. اللهم بارك لنا في مساجدنا وردنا إليها سالمين غانمين يا أكرم الأكرمين. يا من يقول للشيء كن فيكون، تقبل دعاءنا يا رب العالمين. آمين يا رب العالمين. There's some specific dua inshallah I do for some brothers and sisters. Oh Allah, help those suffering from mental health and issues, depression, sadness and anxiety. Oh Allah, guide them, support them and be with them Ya Rabb al-Alameen. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for forgiveness for Asif Siddiqui, who died in 27th of Ramadan due to coronavirus. اللهم اغفر له وارحمه وعافه واعف عنه. اللهم جازه بالحسنات إحسانا وبالسيئات عفوا وغفرانا. اللهم نور قبره، اللهم نور قبره واجعل قبره روضة من رياض الجنة، ولا تجعلها حفرة من حفر النيران. اللهم باعد بينه وبين خطاياه كما باعدت بين المشرق والمغرب يا أكرم الأكرمين. اللهم احفظ أهله من بعده، اللهم احفظ أهله من بعده يا أكرم الأكرمين. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shifa for Sister Kawthar who has cancer illness. اللهم أذهب الباس رب الناس أشفي كوثر، أشفيها شفاء لا يغادر سقما. اللهم أبعد عنها هذا المرض يا أكرم الأكرمين. اللهم اشفيها شفاء لا يغادر سقما. لا بأس طهور إن شاء الله. And also I have some other brothers and sisters asking for some du'as. Oh Allah, whoever has family issues and problems, marriage problems, oh Allah, change their situation, life to the best situation and remove shaitan between them. Allahumma alif bayna qulubihim. Allahumma aslih dhata baynihim وألف بين قلوبهم واطرد الشيطان من بينهم يا رب العالمين. Ameen. Oh Allah, whoever has loan with riba, oh Allah, guide them to find a better way to remove this debt. Ya Akram al-Akramin. Ameen. Oh Allah, grant Brother Abdul Majid and his son who died in February this year Jannat al-Firdaus. Allahumma arzuqhuma al-Jannat al-Firdaus ya Rabb al-Alamin. اللهم جازهما بالحسنة إحسانا وبالسيئة عفوا وغفرانا. اللهم نور قبريهما. اللهم باعد بينهما وبين خطاياهما كما باعدت بين المشرق والمغرب. اللهم نقهما من الذنوب والخطايا كما ينقى الثوب الأبيض من الدنس يا أكرم الأكرمين. اللهم اجعل قبريهما روضة من رياض الجنة ولا تجعلهما حفرة من حفر النيران. واحفظ أهلهما من بعدهم يا رب العالمين. واحفظ ابنه عثمان يا أكرم الأكرمين. So many brothers and sisters has dua. I will ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala after all this dua. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who is seeing us and listening our dua. Oh Allah, forgive whoever sitting and listening. And after we will listen and see in this YouTube. Allahumma اغفر له وارحمه وعافه واعف عنه يا رب العالمين. يا من ذكرت اسمك بالعفو اللهم إنك عفو تحب العفو فاعف عني وعن هذا الجمع يا أكرم الأكرمين. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive you all the brothers and sisters who worked for this organization and for this huge work, mashallah. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide them and give them forgiveness and support them in their life. And inshallah, brothers, sisters, and this is the best way to see each other, even online, to recite Quran, to learn knowledge about Kitab and Sunnah, to ask questions, to learn Quran and Sunnah, to be together, contact. That is the technology benefit, inshallah, not spending time with technology for something else. إنما المؤمنون إخوة. All believers are brothers. So يا أيها الناس إنا خلقناكم من ذكر وأنثى وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم. Always the righteous is the best by Allah. So be righteous in the end of Ramadan and stay with righteous, inshallah. As you know, Eid is after tomorrow, inshallah. Tomorrow, maybe you have also some recitation, make dua, inshallah. And this intention will be with everybody of you to stay with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are not only Ramadani people. You have to be Ramadan, Shawwal, and the rest of the year that Allah Azza wa Jal never know take your soul whenever He wants. So please, brothers and sisters, we have to come out from Ramadan clean, pure from sins. And ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as the Sahaba they were asking 6 months to accept fasting from them. Accept all the deed. So we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us to be together, inshallah, very soon in the masjid, and to be together online as well, with our family, with you, because we are all one family, as you see. Barakallahu fikum, jazakumullahu khaira. أسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يجمعنا دائما على خير. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Jazakallah khair, Shaykh, for again a tumultuous finish to the Quran, and absolutely epic dua, including all the community duas in English, and a firm reminder that we take the benefit of Ramadan into the rest of the year, inshallah.
Ameen, Ya Rabbal Alameen.
Ameen, Ameen. I don't think there's much more to say, Khalik. I think we'll let listeners ponder on the...
Inshallah, brother, I am with you. The program for tomorrow, if anything, have any questions, otherwise we can leave here.
Sheikh, inshallah, are you happy to do 2 p.m. recitation tomorrow?
Yeah, inshallah, I will talk to you later on.
Okay, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. So listeners, we'll leave you to make your own peaceful duas for the rest of the evening, but we will leave you with another AEC story to cap off the night, and inshallah we will rejoin tomorrow at 2 p.m. For some more recitation. We can perhaps take some questions as well live with Sheikh. There's no plan for tomorrow evening as yet, as Speaker's Corner has sort of run its time, but we'll see if we can do something impromptu session. We'll let you know, inshallah. So as I said, we'll leave you with the latest AEC story. Otherwise, from Khalik and myself, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Junaid, currently a student at the University of Manchester, and I've been lucky enough to attend the Al-Emaan Centre ever since it's been built. I'd like to talk a little bit about what it means to me. So, starting off, I think it's a really nice space to pray in. It's really nicely designed, and I love going there to pray. I actually miss it at the moment because of the fact that we can't go there. I miss the Tarabi and the Qiyam al-Layl especially. On top of that, I think that because of the activities you can get involved with through it, it's a really unique place and community centre. So for instance, I've been able to get involved with the primary school visits and the connected food bank, and through that I've not only been able to grow my own personality, but also do something which inshallah will benefit my akhirah, and at the same time serve other people, serve the creation of Allah, And I think that's some of the best work that you can do in your life, no matter what you do in other aspects of your life. And for that reason, it's a really special place. It's a place that I miss when I'm away in Manchester. And inshallah, through fundraising, I hope that we're able to find even more ways to carry on benefiting a local community. And inshallah, fundraising for it goes well.
Okay, everyone, we'll just leave you with the donation details there. But as I said, that's it for this evening. Inshallah, we'll catch up tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.